Welcome to Game 6 of Founders Cup here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. We will have the Six Nation Rebels lacrosse team versus Coquitlam at Adonax Lacrosse, Ontario versus BC. Earlier today, we had Alberta beating the First Nation Lacrosse Association champs, 16-5. The score was a little bit heavier than what the game was. It was an intense game, but the Shamrocks were able to have a big second period and kind of ran away with it. But it was a great game. Alberta now has 2 wins. The FNLA has 2 losses. A lot of games left for them. Of course, every team plays each other, so 6 games in the round robin, 7 teams here. Ontario and the Adonax both won yesterday. Ontario beat Quebec 15-4, and BC beat the FNLA 12-3. So we'll be looking to see. Both teams were explosive, very physical, and it'll be an interesting game to watch. We'll have O Canada soon. We'd like to thank our sponsor. I'd like to thank our sponsor, Metal Master Auto Body. If you have any dings, chips, or scratches, go to Metal Master Auto Body, and they will help you with that. Thank them for supporting amateur sports across here in Manitoba and across Canada. Fast-growing sport, and the more exposure you get, the faster it is. And talked a little bit last game with Brian Wong of the Seneca War Chiefs, acting GM, and how just the sponsors are huge. You're able to get the teams travel here, so team sponsors help them travel here and broadcast across Canada. Again, we have people watching in the States. And it's exposure. It's that they wouldn't otherwise get at Girls Lacrosse. So we'll have O Canada soon, but we will have a quick commercial break.
Hi, I'm Nettie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with MPI. We'll help you out. From Metal Master Auto Body, we'll straighten it out.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter on Portage Avenue.
Both teams entering now. Six Nations will be on our left here. They're the home team. On our right in the purple will be the Adonax. They'll be away. Have O Canada briefly, and the game will get started.
Oh, shit. Remove your heads, and for a moment, you're going to sing the national anthem. Your hats. Leave your heads on. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us. With glowing hearts we see the eyes.
All right, so we have O Canada and the teams getting set. Ontario 15 goals their first game, BC 12. Both letting up low end of the scale. 4 Quebec got on Ontario. 3 was all the Adirondacks let up yesterday. So look for them both to keep that hard. Both of them had hard defense that transitioned well and had an exciting offense. BC fans always loud. Seems any sport we do, loud here as well. That's good to hear. Of course, we ask that you would please share the stream, whether YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Share it on everything you can. I know some people have been having a hard time finding the games. So by sharing, then we can make sure that they get them. Quick whistle here, reset from the Adirondacks. Bo Chetner, he's setting up here. Passes across, back to Chetner. Far side. Looking for an opening here. Smith, hard shot, resets the clock. Oh, it sneaks through! And Brian Smith, we talked to him yesterday, and big, tall, strong forward there, able to just power that ball. And goalie, Briley Miller, he stops it, but it falls down and rolls between his legs. So that'll be 1-0 here, only 27 seconds in to the first period.
Oh, sorry, number 91.
Ooh, ball just thrown out, and the Adirondacks are able to.
Bo Checker and number 40, Adam Notes. The time is 19:33.
Sorry, I had a weird echo here. We realized that oh, and another goal. Yes. Sound issue here, and we're trying to figure that out. And the Adirondacks get a second quick goal here, 53 seconds into the game, and it is already 2-0. Sound issue is fixed, though.
Bo Checker, assisted by number 13, drew the pass to number 91.
We also apologize, especially going to our right here. We have the hockey heater for the fans, and it's in our way, and there's no way it can move. Camera person says right there at the top of your screen right now. Hopefully that doesn't obscure too much. It looks like it's mostly out of the picture, but just kind of a nuisance there. Here comes Six Nations passing the ball around. Ooh, centering pass just over the stick of Waylon Abrams. Waylon Abrams was a force their first game. Big, strong inside. Good behind the back pass, but the shot clock buzzes. The Adirondacks will set up here. Gonna throw it up to Cask. Oh, he's not able to get it loose. And goalie able to throw it out, and here comes Darius Anderson. Gonna set up here for the Six Nations. Working the ball outside. Hard shot. Good save here. And here come the Adirondacks now on offense, setting up. O'Connor letting his last change come, working the perimeter. Looking for a opening. Here we go, long cross. Shot and blocked by defenders. I think we have too many men. That might be, if that's a defensive. Yeah, a defensive, too many men, so that will be a penalty. And it'll be served. Be served by number 20 here, Lennox Mitten. That'll be 17 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first period. Here we go. Working the perimeter are the Adenauks. Cross pass a little bit too hard, and good grab by the Six Nations. Owen Martin bringing it down the way, letting his team do their switch, going to kill some time.
For the Six Nations Rebels, served by number 20, Lennox in the middle. Time is 17:33.
Little 10 seconds now left on the shot. Here comes the rush. And fighting behind the net. 5 seconds. Little wraparound, not able to hit the net. But killing a good chunk of penalty. A minute 10 left on the power play. 16:50 left in the first period. Adenauks switching on to their attacking unit. There you go, working it around. Inside, only 10 seconds left on the clock. No opening, a strong Six Nation D. Hard shot, does get the reset. Good effort by Adenauks. And again, working that perimeter, not getting an opening to attack or shoot. The shot is missed. Great pickup by Six Nations, long pass, good catch. Here we go, shot! What a goal. That's Dalen Hill, captain for Six Nations Rebels. A great pickup in their own defensive end, getting the rebound, rifling it down, perfect catch in stride, and able to run that home. Shorthanded goal, 30 seconds left on the penalty kill. And the game is now 2-1. BC still with the lead, but that lead cut in half. Jeremy Basic letting set. Here we go. 10 seconds on the shot, hard shot, good save by Briley Miller. Basic again, and we are at even strength. Six Nations representing Ontario. Opening shot, save, reset. Ooh, the ball will be given to BC here. And fling the outside. And just again working that perimeter here. Brian Smith over to Chetner. Chetner rushing in, shot, save. Ooh, able to keep that ball out. Six Nations, good rush up. And here we go, going to set it up to the offense. Abrams. Kind of nice little flick behind. Pass across, misses. Goalie comes out and grabs it down. As Roman Rhodes is in net for the Adenauks this game. And here come the Adenauks. Ooh, have an opening here, making a run. Good cover by number 34, Isaac Squire Hill. And a battle behind the net, gets front. Oh, missed Squire Hill's stick. He'll run after, put some pressure on. Won't let Adenauks get it for free. Here we go, Adenauks getting their change. Eric Forselius. Oh, gets his stick knocked out of his hands after passing the ball, and that will be a delayed call. Brian Smith whips it across, and now we'll have a penalty power play coming up for the Adenauks. Unsportsmanlike. .13 minutes, 42 seconds left, and it is a 2-minute penalty for unsportsmanlike. down by 1, but the last power play, Six Nations was able to put up a stellar defense and not give up the middle of the floor. You can see Kask in the front here, Chetner rifling it in, bounces off the wall. No reset there, clock is down to 10. Shot, and there's the reset, but Six Nations they'll make the rush down. Oh man, just runs through that check and another person down. What a great play to power through. That's Owen Martin, power through 2 players and getting the ball in deep. Killing a good chunk of penalty, minute 20 left. 10 seconds left on the shot. Flings it in front of the net, no one there. Bounces around. Mitchell Nolet takes it and pass it up to the offense here. And here we go, Basic. Over to Smith. And now we're set up. 10 seconds left on the shot, though. We don't have a lot of time to find an opening. They're trying hard here. 5 seconds. 3. Here's the shot. Good stop right last second. Great pass up. Dalen Hill with the ball. Trying to get some room. He runs by. Not able to get to the net. And flops it over. Ball is loose, but it picked back up. Here we go, rushing to the net. Over front, shot. Good save. Wesley Whitlow shooting from the far side there. And the Adenauks now coming in. Again, looking up, even strength now, 11:42 left in the first period. Very close, 2-1 game. Adenauks wanting to increase their lead. Six Nations have had a strong center defense there. And they force the Adenauks to run out the clock. The shot clock, and here they'll go. And transitioning over to Paulus. Paulus to Abrams, back to Paulus. Far side, big rush, shot. Oh, hits off the goalie. And here we go, ball picked up mid-court. Here we go, another, a hard rush again. Good moving around, trying to get an opening. Oh, Adenauks team able to clamp down on that gap. And the ball pops loose. Great push by Six Nations. Couple chances, but the Adenauks now going. Oak holding on to it will allow his offense to get it. On field, here's Basic. Smith, far corner, only 10 seconds left on the shot. Good save, resets the clock. The Adenauks have been holding on to the ball a lot. By the time they're fully all 5 players in the offensive zone, it's only been 10 seconds. Great rush down, Six Nations trying to get the change, unable to, so they'll set up here. Great pass behind the net, behind the back pass. Good shot. Saved is Powell. Ref telling him be careful when you get it 3 feet away from the boards. The hits there become a little bit more dangerous if someone goes head first. A minor was called, giving Six Nations the ball. Here you go, cross shot. Oh, wow, perfect. So quick, so fast pass from Powell over to Chayton King, and they have tied the score up at 2. 9 minutes, 42 seconds left in the first period. So it's kind of back and forth, but it looks like Six Nation has taken the initiative, the momentum. And here we go. We'll see if they'll carry that.
Assisted by number 7, Mason Hill.
There you go.
Number 18, Marshall Powell.
Bouncing for the ball, and finally Adenauks able to pick it up. There we go. Setting up is Bo Shetner over into the corner. Works around to the outside. Shetner has it again. Far side. Oh, good check. And the ball's taken. Here comes. Oh, not able to get the shot off. Tycee Cohen getting the shot off from dead sprint is just so challenging, and he did have defenders right behind him, so he couldn't take that steam off. But a great effort, just taking it down the court, the floor. Abrams having close, making the charge. Bounce outside. 10 seconds left on the shot. Here it comes, hard shot, good save. And just battling, here we go, Adonex rushing Miller, not wanting to take the one-on-one chance. He let his offense come on. And there we go, Basic setting it up. See Chetner and O'Connor coming to the side, Smith on the far side. Oh, we're going to get a minor there. And we're going to get a slash retaliation. No, delay a game. Delay. That's Adam Noakes, and I know I've been calling his line, and he's the far side guy, and I haven't put a bill to every player yet, so do apologize. I'll be calling his name a lot in a second while he's on my near side. First Nations, Six Nations, pardon me, working it around. Their power play here. Rush in the center, not able to pull defenders apart. Another rush from around the net. Oh, good grab. Here comes Andelis. Oh, he gets by the defender. Shot. And it's saved. Oh. Good glove work. Ball kind of bounces between the legs. But Briley Miller getting a hand down and grabbing the ball. And here we go, setting up their offense again. Minute 20 left in their power play. Six Nation Rebels. Hard shot, bounced off the top of the head of the goal, or off the shoulders and head of the goalie. Go Oak, bring the ball in. Passing it out, just wasting some time, letting different people have a chance. O'Connor here. As Mark Began called them, the rag team. Just hands team holding on to the ball on your penalty kill. 5 seconds left on the shot. You're looking to make it towards the net and not able to. But that killed off a good chunk of penalty here. 4 seconds left in the Six Nation power play. "30 seconds in the power play as they're setting up here. Offensive zone, looking for a gap. Here we go, hard shot, good save, Powell. Ref calling an interference call, fans upset. And that'll negate the last 18 seconds of power play. And here we go. And the Adonex are pulling their goalie here, trying for 5-on-4 offense, having the ball. He's going to hold on, and there we go. They'll be full strength here, and it'll be 6-on-4 attacking. Six Nations just fine letting the shot clock and their own penalty die down. And the goalie goes down, so not 6-on-4. Kind of an interesting strategy. People a little more well-versed in box lacrosse probably knew exactly what they were doing. Here we come, Six Nation down a man. Minute 20 left on their penalty kill, but going to play in the offensive zone and try for a chance here. Sidney Paulus makes a run at the net, trying to spin. 3 defenders pancake on him, and an arm goes up. High stick, and it looks like the right call, as it did get him kind of under the chin there. And so that'll negate the last minute 7 of the Adinex power play. We'll go to 4-on-4. And that is number 6, Sam Angelis. Oh, they're calling it a 5-minute major. So that'll give a big chance now for Six Nations to do some work. 4-on-4 here. 5 minutes, 33 seconds. The game is tied 2-2. Shot resets. Abrams right in front of net. Flings it over to the side. Shot just misses the net. Here we go, far side. Oh, ball's loose. Abrams picks up, fires it. Oh, good save. Chayton King and Abrams doing some great shots there. Good job by all 4 of the Six Nations player as the ball comes the other way. Only 25 seconds of even 4-on-4 before Six Nations will go on a long power play here. 10 seconds left on the Adinex shot. Mentioned that earlier, how the Adinex seem to be fine letting that shot clock run down. And again here, just not in a rush. Smith with the ball here. Coach thinking Smith might have been taunting the bench there, and the ref stepped up and told him not to do that. 5 seconds left on the clock. And then run pass across, gives it to Six Nations. Ooh, pass, good block, knockdown here. Gutch is fighting hard, but not able to get the ball here. It is now 5-on-4 for the Six Nation team. 3 minutes, 30 seconds left in that major high stick. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first period. The game is tied, low-scoring game for the tournament thus far, 2-2. Both defenses, we saw them yesterday, again, letting up very little goals compared to other games. And both of them are doing very well here again. Squire Hill turned on the Jets, but decided to stop and let the offense set up here. They have a long power play. I'm sure they're going to set up and just wait for that perfect chance here. 3 minutes left in it. Goal doesn't negate it again. Great pass, great shot. Whoa! Behind the back pass right there. That's an amazing goal. We talked to David Robertson, assistant GM, yesterday, talking about that's one of the things you'll notice from some of these First Nations teams is their hands. They're flashy, but it's useful flashiness, and that behind the back pass caught everyone off guard. Power play goal, that puts them up 3-2. Mason Hill getting that power play goal to Adinex, crashing into each other. Ooh. We're going to get a delayed call here. And here it is. And it's a slash. Fans don't like it, but Squire Hill didn't argue it too much. So that negates 2 minutes of the power play here. 2 minutes, 4-on-4 before Six Nations will go back on the power play. Ooh, hard rush in, high shot. Oh, just beats the goalie. And a great goal by Adam Noakes there, 4-on-4, and that'll tie the game back up at 3. Here you go, face off. Won by Six Nations. Oh, good flick up. Ball a little too much, couldn't get the step towards the net. But Dalen will set things up here for Six Nations. Here we go, getting her full offensive unit on. Looking for that opening here. Hard shot, Powell. Good save by Rose. Oh, behind the net. Hitting the goalie in the back and getting it in. And that will put them up 4-3 once again. And I believe it was Mark Bagan yesterday talking about how no other sport has that kind of 360 threat. All angles, all levels, and even behind the net, a shot is not out of the question. And there we go. That was Wesley Whitlow who got that goal, putting Six Nations up by 1. There we go, setting up. Still 4-on-4. Both teams have gotten a goal, but offsetting penalty, or both having a penalty at the same time. Ooh, good pass up. Oh, shot and just blows on by. That's Sydney Paulus. Shot clock runs out. 2 minutes left here in the first period. Here comes Chetner. Back to basic, over to Smith. Smith, good pass, hard shot, good save. That'll reset the shot clock. Crease violation. Let's Six Nations set up with the ball here. Lobbed over. And here we go. Sydney Paulus once again setting things up. 4 seconds left on their penalty, giving them 40 seconds of a power play here. Squire Hill rushes to the other side, getting another offensive player on. We are now 5-on-4 for 30 seconds. Minute 10 left. Ooh, good jump pass. Gets it in front, and a great shot. I believe that was Mason Hill getting the final shot. And that'll put him up by 2. 5-3. And it will go.
Scored by number 7, Mason Hill.
It is 5-on-5 now, because 2 goals was scored on that goal.
Number 93, Sydney Paulus, and number 18.
1:07 left here in the first period. Of course, on a major penalty, you have to serve the whole penalty, even though your team's 5-on-5. Player stays in the box, but another player takes his position on the floor. Ball bouncing around. Six Nations, great grab by Gooch. Pucks it back down to his goalie. Ooh.
Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget about the 50-50. It's a progressive clock.
Ref says it hit out.
And don't forget about that.
Fans off to my left disagree.
Those beautiful poutine fries.
Hard shot, deflected wide. Here we go, 36 seconds left in the game, or in the first period. Six Nations moving it up. $20 seconds left. Shots down to 5. Penalty for the Adenauks coming up, I believe. High stick. So 11.4 seconds here. And the ball, look for the Adenauks to push really hard. Goalie will stay in. Be 5-on-4 here for the last 11 seconds.
42, Ben Spare.
Quick pass back to Powell. Get behind the back pass. 3 seconds. Trying to get a shot. Ooh, good defensive play, and that'll end the period. Back and forth play, but Six Nations definitely grabbing the momentum in the last half there, and they are now up 5-3. We will be right back with the second period after a short commercial break.
Hi, I'm Nettie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with MPI. We'll help you out. From Metal Master Auto Body, we'll straighten it out.
If you take the first mortgage you're offered, a high interest rate could take your travel budget and send it packing. Before you choose a mortgage, take a second look. Get serious about your mortgage. Contact Case Financial Group today. If you take the biggest mortgage you can get.
At Super 8 Winnipeg West, we have your comfort in mind with free Wi-Fi and free daily Superstart breakfast. We also have guest laundry facilities, a state-of-the-art fitness center, and a jetted hot tub. Sleep well in a spacious guest room equipped with plush new bedding, a 50-inch flat-screen HD TV, microwave, mini refrigerator, and Keurig coffee maker. Or book a suite with a kitchen, ideal for extended stays. Super 8 Winnipeg West, located just inside the perimeter.
Hi, Kalia. It's Nana. I told you I'd say hi to you. Uncle Carter says hi too, and enjoy the game.
coming to an end here. A minute left on the break clock. Of course, just want to let you know the Six Nations team will be back tomorrow at 4:15. They will be playing the Seneca War Chiefs, and then their doubleheader is on Saturday. They'll be playing Manitoba and Alberta. For BC, the Adirondacks, they will be playing tomorrow at 1:15 against Saskatchewan, and then Friday against Alberta, and they as well will have a doubleheader on Saturday. So 3 teams with doubleheaders on Saturday, otherwise 1 team the rest of the days. Every team will have 1 doubleheader during round robin play. Of course, all but the last place team will play Sunday. Sunday, our 5th versus 6th will play at 11 a.m. Bronze medal game will be at 2 p.m. Gold medal game at 5 p.m. That is Central Time. So if you are in the Eastern Time Zone like many of us, that is noon, 3 and 6 for our medal games. Mountain Times 10, 1 and 4, and people out in BC, that's 9, noon, and 3. Right now, though, we have Six Nations winning 5-3. They all also have a power play for 1 minute 49 seconds. Again, we'd like to thank Metal Master Auto Body here in Labroquerie, Manitoba, for bringing you this game, the 6th game of 24 games in the Founder Cup. Quarter of the way through after this game. And here we go. Face off. Orange illegal face-off, giving it to the Adirondacks, who are shorthanded for next minute 40. Hard run goes around the net. Bo Chetner. And wasting some time here in that penalty. Trying to stretch things out too. 5 seconds left on the shot. And, it gets behind Riley Miller, but luckily he was to the side of the net, so no harm, no foul. Minute 10 left in this power play. Ten seconds left on the shot. Set up behind the net. Oh, great behind the back pass. They reset, not able to grab it though. And here we go. Angelis passes it over. Shorthanded another 45 seconds. Some battling back and forth, physicality. Oh, and that will be a high stick. An obvious call. Defender just standing there being a nuisance, and some frustration, and the stick just went a touch high. Well, touch high, hit him pretty square in the mask. He's trying to argue his case, but the ref said no, he'll have none of it, and that'll be a 5-on-3 advantage for the next 32 seconds. 5 for Six Nations, 3 for the Adirondacks. And here we go, Adirondacks with 3 players trying to kill off 1 penalty. Six Nations putting a ton of pressure. Ooh, arm is up. That'll be a delayed call. Great individual effort to get a called penalty here. A slash, so both refs catching that. Oh, it'll be 2 slashing calls, so it'll be a 4-minute slash penalty. And so that will negate and even strength on 4 in 4 seconds here. 4-on-3 for 4 seconds. We just wait for the penalty to get put on. Again, 18:15 left in the second period. Six Nations are winning 5 to Adirondacks 3. Here we go, 4-on-4. Trying to spread them out, putting.
4 minutes for slashing. Time is 18:15.
Hard shot, good save. A minor will give the BC the ball in the corner. Kalia had a special guest say hi to her in between periods. Oh, another penalty upcoming here. And another slashing. So Kalia and Nana, Uncle Carter, and the team all say hi. Thanks for cheering them on. They are down. They'll need you cheering. So now 4-on-3. First Nation with a 5-on-3 has now fallen to being down by 1. And in a minute we'll be down 5-3 here. Oh, good pass across, and that will score. Some passing around and able to get that opening. That's Eric Forselius. And that'll keep it 4-on-3.
Assisted by number 19, Liam O'Connor, and number 91.
No, refs are just making sure. Six Nations thinking they should be 4. Going to check with the goals. Just some confusion. Scorekeeping official is figuring it out. And yeah, 1 does come out of the box. So the most recent penalty is negated. 17 minutes, 32 seconds left in the second period. Score is 5-4. Six Nations still have the lead. Oaks to Noakes setting up here. 30 seconds left in their penalty to go up 5-4. Oh. Saying the. Oh, they're good transition by Six Nations. And a great goal, so they got to steal that one back. And that'll make the score 6-4 here on 4-on-4. So just a botch change by the Adonacs here, and it's 6-4. 16:52 left in the second period. 9 seconds left on the Adonacs. Here we go. And 5-on-4 for the next 2 minutes, 22 seconds.
Six Nations Rebel goal scored by number 88, Owen Martin.
Working around shot, good save
85, Jesse Longo.
by Miller.
Times 16 minutes.
Working in perimeter again. Waiting for that opening. Kind of a scrambling first part of the second period, but the defense, even while short-handed, worked really well for Six Nations. 6-4, be looking to keep that up. Hard work there. Shot right at the end of the clock. And here comes the switch. Squire Hill. Pass in the front, almost get that crossing to Sidney Paulus. Miller setting it up for the Adirondacks. Going to flick it over to Smith. Minute 20 here. Hard shot at the goalie and gets knocked over. Cross ball, bounces off the boards, comes back to Smith. He's not able to hold on to it, and here comes the rush. Breakaway, shot, good save. Tate and Sky with a great sprint down, getting the shot off. And here we go, Adirondacks setting up here in the offensive zone. Down by 2 here, 30 seconds left on their power play. Good shot, low, great save. Miller wasn't fully sure where the ball was, just held himself still and till the whistle. Good play. Here comes Squire Hill holding. Ooh, he's got a bit of an opening, so he's going to bring it in deeper. Looking to kill off the last 10 seconds of this penalty kill. And doing a great job on that. Couple seconds left. Will be even strength here. Good cross pass. The shot clock on this one was not ticking, so confused me, confused Six Nations, but they were able to kill the penalty. Here comes Nolette. Oh, he's got a lane. Let's see if he can get it. No, clamp down. Opening in the back. And they'll set up the pass. Far side shot. Good save by Miller. Throws it out to Jesse Longboat. Gets it over to his offense, who will now set up. Coming around, looking for an opening shot, and he gets it! Just inches off the ground, slides it by Rose.
One of the guys from the Rebels Lacrosse just came up to me. His wife is trying to watch.
Goal scored by number 17, Wesley Whitlow, assisted by number 7, Mason Hill, and number 55, Gregory Brown. Time is 13:22.
So 7-4 is the current score. Yeah. We heard some people are, kind of overheard my mic here, are trying to get to the feed. And we're having some issues with the feed. So please, if you know anyone who's trying to watch Amateur Sports TV, Facebook, our website, or YouTube, look on us, you'll find this feed. Get that feed, share it to them, message them, whatever it takes, so we can get as many people to follow and watch the game. Gutch making a hard run inside, outside, trying to look for a way inside. Shot was getting low, and that ball will be given to BC. Far pass, trying to stretch it, nothing there, so they'll set up here. Here we go. Oh, great steal, and working in as Dalen Hill. Here we go. Setting up here. Gregory Elijah Brown on the short side. Good shot. save anyway. Ooh, great pass just over the head of Basic, streaming in. And battle in the corner. And able to get it out. Here come Six Nations. Here we go, setting up is Wesley Whitlow. Good little pick, trying to get that opening. Shot wide, hard shot. Oof. Ten seconds left on the shot. Ball's given to BC. And Whitlow is going to get a delay of the game for not backing off the player. And now a technical. Getting heated here. They're still up 7-4, Six Nation winning, but they will go down a man here for 2 minutes, 11 minutes, 17 seconds in the second period. Here you go, Basic. Ooh, bobbled pass.
Conduct to number 17, Wesley Whitlow, in serve by number 20, Lennox Benton for 2 minutes. Time
Pass across.
17.
Shot saved. Minute 30 left in this power play. Here comes penalty killing Six Nation. Elijah Brown looking for a way in. Gooch trying to help him out here. Able to get space, under 10 seconds on the shot. Runs to the far side. Can't get to the lane. 3 seconds on the shot. Shot runs out, but that kills out. Big chunk of time. Less than a minute left here on the power play. Here we go, Adonax. 45 seconds. Working outside, just under 10 minutes left. Far side shot, good save. And here we go, Six Nations. Good pass, far down, all alone on that chain, and they will get another goal. The team was arguing about whether that was a reset or not. And they blew the whistle to go, and Six Nation took it and ran. Sidney Paulus getting that goal. The Adonax will be setting up offensively here, down 8-4. Still down a player for another 30 seconds. There we go, Six Nations getting the ball, getting their change. Four on five here, but they're going to push their lead. 10 seconds left until they're even. Ten seconds left on the shot. And here we go, even strength, 5 seconds. Will be looking to, open lane. Was able to kind of wind up and take the shot he wants, but just misses the net wide. Here we go, Adonax coming back. 9 minutes left in the second period. 8-4 is the score. Six Nations winning over the Adirondacks from BC. A good steal there. Charge down, shot, kick save. Great effort by Tate and Sky. Rose just getting his foot on the ball. No Adirondacks setting up again. And again, it takes them some time to get to the offensive zone. A lot of times only being around 10 seconds on the shot. Here was a little bit more, now down to 10. Looking for that opening. Hard shot, good save by Miller. Long pass, caught in stride. Offense going to set up here for Six Nations. Good passing around, looking for an opening charge net. Nope, defense clamped down on that. Up high, shot gets blocked. Under 10 seconds from on the clock. The side looking for the shot. Does get the reset, but the Adirondacks hop on the ball. Oaks trying to get by King. Trying to set up some offense here. Much needed. Working around the outside is Smith. Only 5 seconds left on the shot. And he'll go, have to go. And it's blown dead. Tycee Cohen rushing down, but no opening. Decided to let his offense get on. Passes it off to Gutch. And they will set up here. 7 minutes left in the second period. Ball bouncing free, only 5 seconds left on the shot. Far shot resets, but stuck in the pads of Rose. And here we go, Adirondacks bringing it down. Smith trying to set things up. Ooh. Hard block from behind, gives the ball back to Six Nations. Setting up offensively again. Pass across. And hard block from Six Nations. Now gives the ball to the Adirondacks. Ooh. And a pass almost went over the glass there. Shut down their chance before they get out of the zone, but now they do bring it down, getting their offense on the floor. Six Nations just shut down defense. Not letting any of the players have space. Pass is rushed, not clean. Ooh, it's still bouncing free. Only a few seconds left on the shot. Good save by Miller. And that'll give Six Nations the ball. And Gutch. And away it in. King pass it far side. Flicked in the middle there, kind of lost track, but it does bounce to the side. Shot was reset, so it must have hit Rose. Good pass to the center. Ooh, big hit. Oh, that stick was high. Ref's arm is up. High stick call there. 8-4 is the score. First Nation will go down. 5 minutes, 16 seconds left. Eight for Six Nation, 4 for the Adirondacks. Second period, 5:16 left. I'm just waiting for the clock to put the penalty up. Called 5-minute major.
5 minutes. Number 39, Golden Salinas.
Here we go, just working that power play. The penalty kill of Six Nations, though, has been outstanding, even gotten a goal. So don't look for them to roll over here. They're running the ball down. Lane shot, misses the net. Oh, he gets his own rebound. Teammate to the side. Oh, great play. Justin Martin running it down. Picked up by BC. Clark's rushing for the net. No chance. And he will let his power play unit set up. Your basic tossing it to the side. Smith. Here comes a shot. Hard. Great save by Miller. Oh, great long pass. Here we go. Shot. Oh, great save by Rhodes. Dalen Hill stretching them out greatly. Awesome heads-up play by goalie Miller to fling it down the floor. BC here setting up their power play once again. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left on that major. Looking for an opening here. Cross. No, it's stolen. Good pass up and again. Here's another run. Will Rhodes stand tall? He does. Justin Martin there that time. And just 2 free runs, breakaways, and again that the transition of sprinting to shooting is hard. Otherwise, a lot more dangers here when they're supposed to be on the power play for the Adanaks. Ooh, good knockdown. 5 seconds left on the shot. Hard shot, way in the back. Misses the goalie. And here come Six Nations setting up here. Owen Martin. They're going to pass it around. Abrams on the far side. King here on the close. Making a rush in. Can't. Oh! Try to do a jump. He gets hit as he jumps, so kind of misses his timing. And Rose is down hurt. So that's unfortunate. King trying to do a jump shot behind the goalie's back. So we'll have a quick break here while Rose is looked at. Again, the score is Six Nations 8 to the Adanaks 4. 2 minutes 40 seconds left in the second period. 2 minutes 24 seconds left in the major penalty against Six Nations. I think the refs are talking over and making sure that he was pushed in. And we'll get back. I'd like to thank Metal Master Auto Body, Game 6 sponsor, Founders Cup. Also thank all our other game sponsors as well as team sponsors. Don't know who they all are, but you know who you are. Do encourage people from around the country. Ask your team, hey, who sponsored you, who got you to the Founders Cup, and thank those businesses. Because without them, it's really hard to cost. That's why we don't have 10 provincial teams and some extras, is because of cost. It's really hard to get the entire team here. And so it's just a great job that they can, they support the sport. They support these kids, the teams. Explanation, looks like it won't be a penalty. Rose is standing now. He will be replaced, however. Connor Nichols will be taking over. And now it's the ball. setting up here. And BC starts with the ball back in their own end. And here they go. And pass outside, trying to find. Here we go. Up high, Smith shot. Great save by Miller. Wasn't sure the rebound was, but it bounced behind the net safely. Two minutes left here in the second period. Minute 50 left in the power play. And passing it around, hard shot, goes over the net. Smith gets the rebound off the boards, gets the reset, down in the corner. Chetner and Basic starting the passing. Just looking for that opening. There we go. Ball bouncing and bringing it back in. Again, just setting up, and Six Nations defense set it a couple. Ooh, good shot, great save by Miller. Six Nations defense, even down a man, not giving a lane in, and just a lot of pass by BC here. Justin Martin now has it. Oh, he has a lane. He made it look like he was going to take it, but BC does hop back in and going to waste some time here. Minute remaining in the period. 5 seconds remaining on the shot. Jumping over the net. Not able to get it this time. They do have a goal like that from behind the net. And here we go. 50 seconds left, 30 seconds left in the power play. Smith carrying it in for the Adenauks. Hard throw, good save, kicked out. Hard shot from Chetner, good save, Miller again. Things will become even right now, 15 seconds left. And the period. Looks like a timeout.
Timeout, Six Nations.
And put 3 seconds on the clock. Guess it took a couple seconds for the refs to hear the timeout. And so a timeout break. Again, thanking our sponsors. Remember, we'll be here for every game. This is game 6 out of 24. Our next game we'll have is Saskatchewan versus Quebec. 4:15. That's 5:15 Quebec time. That's Saskatchewan. They do that daylight thing, so I can't remember if they share time with us right now or not. If you are Mountain Time, Quebec, that's 3:15. Or sorry, Saskatchewan. But smart there. Don't change their clocks. 4:15 Central Time here in Winnipeg, Manitoba. Six Nations will begin with the ball down in the Adenauks end. 14 seconds left on, start half court. Being told to hold. One big shot, one big play. There you go, good push. Shot just wide of the net, so they had that play written up and it did a good job, but they weren't able to put it in. However, Six Nations is in command, 8-4 here at the end of the second period. We'll be right back after a short commercial break.
Hi, I'm Nettie Weiss from Metal Master. You had an accident? Sometimes they're embarrassing, but they're always inconvenient. We have an incredible staff to take care of you. We have platinum certified techs in 4 different categories. We are certified as a gold class accredited shop. If you've made a claim already, perfect. Call us with your claim number. If you need a claim opened, give us a call. We'll walk you through it. Sometimes you can get a little nervous dealing with MPI. We'll help you out. From Metal Master Auto Body, we'll straighten it out.
The 4 Points by Sheraton, Winnipeg South. Conveniently located on South Pembina Highway near the Trans-Canada Bypass and 1 hour from the U.S. border crossing. Offering a saltwater pool, hot tub, 24-hour fitness center, restaurant, and lounge.
Want a career in the salon industry but have no experience? Aveda Institute's program is designed to provide aspiring stylists with the solid technical foundations and business tools to achieve your success. With our in-house store and salon, knowledgeable educators, 95% placement, and our 9-month course, we will have you prepared for the demands of the industry. Now accepting applications for our January class, Aveda Institute Winnipeg. Hair school, the way it should be. See us today.
And we are back, third period. Six Nation Rebels are up 8 goals to the Adanaks 4. For second periods, it was pretty mellow. Usually that's when the scoring has broken out. We've talked about the long change, the offense, being able to really stretch both teams, doing quite well. Legal face-off gives Six Nations the ball here, so Powell setting things up here. Hill over far side, King. Shot, good stop. Sorry, that was Gutch, not King. Oak bringing it down for the Adanaks after that save. Smith, O'Connor. The defensive play. Up high, shot, save. Excuse me. There it is. And here comes Six Nations running it down. Good shot, nice and low. Ooh, just the outside of his pads there. That was Tate and Sky running it down and almost sliding it past the goalie pads. Still running around. To the short side, Chetner passing it back to Noakes. A couple good blocks. Good pass. Good save. Miller. Gonna force in that net this game. And Dalen Hill setting it up for his team, giving it over to the offense. And here we go. Six Nations offense. Powell gets to Abrams in the middle, not able to bring it down. Good defense there. Under 10 seconds. 5 seconds left on the shot. Hits the post. That'll reset it. And bouncy here. And ball will be given to Six Nations. And here we're passing the perimeter. And pass through Abrams, allowing BC to hop on the ball. Here come the Adanaks. Good defensive play along the boards, and now Six Nations have the ball once again. Here comes Powell. Going far side, hard shot, and it bounces away. Oh, it goes all the way down. Plenty of time left on the shot clock. No rush. Great pass by Miller. There you go, run, good pass to Gutch. Gutch shoots, ooh, just misses that. Oh, bounces up and hits the ceiling. The low ceiling here. We've seen that a few times. The goalies especially trying to rip it down the end, have been hitting the rafters a lot. And here come the Adanaks. Noakes passing it. Here we go on the close side, back in the far side, good shot. Ball's bouncing around here. Ooh, Smith unable to pick it up, but the shot is over. Oh, and a great scoop, great transition, and a run, and just a poor defensive play. You know, when your shot clock is running out like that, you have to be mindful the defensive unit needs to get out and get on. Owen Martin taking advantage of that buzzard and getting the goal. 88 unassisted, the ref said, and that's exactly what it was. Picking it up after the buzzer, and they are now up 9-4.
Goal scored by number 88, Owen Martin, at time 17:07.
Here we go, Six Nations looking to bring it back, settle things down. Get possession, such a huge thing here. And working the outside. Been good working the perimeter, finding the hole inside, not rushing things. 5 seconds on the clock. Good spin, Powell far side. Oh, net got knocked a little. Things keep going. And the clock did reset, so Six Nations have it. Reset again. Abrams in front. Great pass from Paulus. That's Marshall Paulus. Getting it over to Waylon Abrams. And the 10th goal here for Six Nation Rebels here in the third period. 16 minutes, 17 seconds left in the game.
Six Nations Rebel goal scored by number 5, Waylon Abrams, assisted by number 18, Marshall Powers. The time
Here we go.
6:17. Abrams from Powers.
Good win, First Nation, or Six Nations. Yeah. That second period. And we have again with us David Robertson. So David, you're slowly, it's not a fast run away with the game, but slowly pulling ahead throughout the whole game, really, ever since about last half, end of this first period.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we had a bad luck start, I would say. A couple little squeakers to start the game off, getting through our goalie, and we've tried to tighten it up since then, and trying to keep the tempo up every period here. And this is a good team from BC.
Yeah.
It's not always easy. In this tournament, you battle so much. You battle the week long of playing. You battle hotels. You battle all this stuff, travel, and you just got to keep going every period. You can't get down if you're down, and you can't get too up if you're up.
Oh, great back pass. Oh, almost gets that back door. We've seen some slick passing and goals already from Six Nations, but you talked about that where these teams a little bit more flashy sometimes, these First Nations teams, and they've showed it. They put on an amazing effort, hands display.
Absolutely. Like, the game of lacrosse is a creative game, and we definitely let our players have some creativity. I mean, we have our set plays and our motions, but yeah. Creativity is huge, right? It's ball movement, it's tricking out D guys, tricking out goaltenders, and
it would be one thing it's a flash if they were dropping the ball or losing it, but I mean these passes, they're just as crisp and clean, and so use them, and they've worked, as we've seen. Great pass out.
Absolutely. Like, when you get up to this level, simplicity it doesn't work against defenses, and especially when you get to the Founders Cup. I mean, you're playing against each province's top dogs, right? And so simplicity doesn't always work. You need to show your creativity, and you need to battle all the way through.
Great job by Miller there, and it's so true. And even just a split second from the hesitation on the defense, we've seen that, and that's how you get a lot of these goals. And the Rebels have just done that so well this game. Hard shot. Oh! And from outside, it's Darius Anderson. And that'll make the score 11-4. So the second period, it was getting a little rough, and you mentioned the intensity. I think the coaches, I mean, they obviously did a good job. This third period is now going their way. It seems pretty good. Is that just kind of the intensity ramping up, or is that just a bit of frustration? What do you think caused that kind of blurb in the second period?
Yeah, absolutely. I think both teams had a little bit of frustration run there. It's difficult, right? Every province has a different level of, we'll say, how the officiating is called in a game. It's not wrong, it's not right, it's just different. So you have to feel everybody. You're feeling out the other teams, you're feeling out the referees, you're feeling out the whole game in general. So it takes some time, and frustrations do set in, but it's part of the coaching staff's job, right? To keep the players on even keel and keep them focused onto improving every shift.
Great pass up to Nolette. He goes, and Miller, another great save. And that's a great point you make up. In leagues, you don't often think about. They're often kind of the same tone in reffing. So not only are the two teams from different provinces, but the refs are from even a third province. So now they're seeing styles that they might not be accustomed to, and so trying to keep up with such a fast game. Looks like a hold.
Absolutely. Like, even these two refs are both from different provinces, so they haven't worked together unless they ended up working together yesterday. So even they're trying to feel each other out. And get an idea of how they want the game to be called. I mean, the rules are the rules, but there's lots of gray area in all sports.
Was that a slash or was that a sweep of the stick? And that one again, that's one thing I've kind of noticed. No other sport are you allowed to kind of get as physically like consistent, especially stick. You're allowed to use your stick to a point and kind of finding that point. I'm like, I don't know where that point is, so it's kind of an amazing thing to see that things have been pretty good. And again, we got the games tamed down. It's a great game, and now Six Nations are going up on the power play, and they have been lethal on offense.
Yeah, one thing you can see, and especially it's a bonus for the fans here, and the fans at home, is as this third period here, it's been flowing. There's been one penalty call. As games flow, it gets much more enjoyable. The ball moves, the players move, and when you get into those games where there's lots of penalties or lots of whistle stoppages, it slows down the flow of the game.
Yeah. Good behind the pass back there. Behind the back pass. Minute 20 left in this power play. And so true, and that stoppage probably affects the players where they can't really get in their game, and they are making mistakes or the short play or that causes more whistles. So it's kind of all builds off each other, and it's great to see third period it's still physical, still great, but it's kind of the right way we like to see lacrosse, just moving constantly. Good play with Six Nations there. 45 seconds left in the power play. 11:20 left in the third period. Is setting up around the perimeter, looking for that hole. Sending a player in. There we go. Hold shot. Good save. Connor Nichols. Far side shot and bounce up and into the net. And on the other end, also having a pretty stellar game is Riley Miller. He's just doing fantastic as well. So it's
absolutely
just all the way through.
I don't know what the shots are at right now, but I mean, like we talked about when I first got on, Riley had a rough start. He had a couple squeakers get through, and you know what? It's a huge mental game for goaltenders, right? And Riley's great at putting it behind him. Yeah. And it's the same as a goalie and the team. You put that quick start the other team had behind you, and you try to go and build from there. And Bradley's done good. He's standing on his head for us. And we talked about yesterday when I was on that our team, we start from the back end. We start from our goaltending and our defense, and we push it up to the talented guys we have.
Yeah, I don't think there's been a goal past Briley since the first half of the first period. If there is, it was only their fourth. I like sitting closer to the score people so I can cheat check every once in a while. Oh, good catching the rebound off the backboard. Look at that great effort from Sydney Powell. Sorry, Powless. That's a delay called coming up against Six Nations. Goalie is out. 6-on-5 is set up on the delayed penalty. 15 seconds left on the shot clock. Hard shot in. We'll see the call here. Goalie timeout here. Goalies get some water.
Yeah, and this one thing a little different about lacrosse that you don't see in many sports is because we play in the summer and we play in these hot arenas, and not many arenas that teams play in have the air conditioning, and this Canadian lacrosse takes an OLA or whatever program you're from, they're good with the safety of the goaltenders, right? They're wearing all that equipment and they're moving and they get real hot, and you don't want anybody keeling over from heat stress or cramping up, so they're good. Let the goalies get a water every once in a while.
Yeah, and there's no top of the net in these nets, so they can't just stick it on top, like hockey, and there's really no place for them to keep it. Couldn't keep it in the net. The nets aren't that deep, so they'd get kicked out all the time, so it makes sense. 5-on-4 power play here for the Adenauts. Again, they haven't scored in quite a while. A good pass up. Ooh, just missed. Almost good pass up, but still wasting some time. Making the Adenauts, their passing was a lot more crisp in the first period, and the pressure that Six Nations has put on them has made the passes look a little more scattered and messy. We see a lot more bouncing balls coming out of a BC basket than an Ontario basket. Here comes a shot. Good save. Another great save by goaltender Miller. Hill walking it in. Killing some time, holding on to the ball. 10 seconds left on the shot. Shot through, does reset. Ball's bouncing. Still bouncing.
Absolutely, and that's another adjustment our team had to make as our home floor at the ILA and Six Nations has the turf floor that you see in men's professional, and a lot of the newer lacrosse arenas, the lacrosse-specific arena we have in Six Nations. So it's all year round. There's no ice. Not like a lot of these towns where this arena has hockey come in the winter. We have a lacrosse-specific arena that we get to play in all year. It has the turf, and the bounces on the turf are a lot more true. You get the ball spinning and everything on this cement. So for a team like us, and that's definitely an adjustment, and it's an adjustment on the road for our regular season games as we play on concrete floors on the road.
It's good. At least it's a good practice your regular season, so it's not completely new to them. But again, it's just something that the minor technicalities of the game that you might not think of if you're just kind of a casual, especially box lacrosse fan. We talked earlier about with Brian Wong last game about the low ceilings as well. A lot of goalies especially seem to have issues, and again, that's probably why hockey, you don't often have pucks go that high, where lacrosse they're usually a little bit higher, it would seem. So
absolutely, in these the older arenas, you tend to get some lower ceilings, and if you can get into one of the newer arenas or a lacrosse specific arena, you get the nice high ceilings, and the goalies can throw those big long bombs. I hear that the ice is actually starting next week here, so this is the last big event without the ice this summer here on Naples Sports Complex. 10 seconds left on the shot, and Six Nations V just not letting them get through. There we go. They'll now bring the ball down. So tomorrow you guys are actually playing Seneca, I believe. Just double checking here. Yeah, correct.
Is that game, is that a little bit more special, kind of the two First Nation teams where just kind of the bond that you have between the two make it a little more special? Or in a tournament like this, you don't really think about that. It's just another team to beat on the road to gold.
I mean, absolutely. The number one goal is beating the team. It doesn't matter where they're from or what color jersey they have on. Our goal here at the Founders Cup and our goal for this year has been to win the Founders Cup. So I understand the question. Absolutely, maybe more so for the fans. That is two First Nations teams playing against each other. But sorry, as I watch the play, I pause here. It's but a lot of the guys on the teams know each other, and from playing in minor tournaments, they've either played against each other growing up, or so there's a little bit there for everybody. I mean, we played against another Indigenous team in the Ontario finals. We played against Akwesasne, and it was a tremendous series of lacrosse, and some of the best junior B lacrosse I've ever seen, and I've had that. Oh my goodness! I've had that compliment to me a few times since we ended that series. I mean, we went all 5 games, and both teams were averaging well over 1,500 to 2,000 fans in each arena, and a lot of fans making the trip. It's a 6-hour trip between Six Nations and Akwesasne. I mean, we probably had 200 or 300 fans in Akwesasne for Game 5, and it's just been.
Great shot. Power shot gets it through. They had pulled the goalie, so they are looking to get that offense. That'll bring the score to 11-5. I believe that was Adam Noakes. Oh, sorry, Eric Forselius. All right. Noakes got the assist.
As you'll see in lacrosse, as you watch throughout the weekend, it can be a game of runs. It seems to be. The momentum goes one way, and a team goes on a little bit of a run. So there is no real good lead, like the 4-goal lead that we came into this period with. And that was a talk we had in the room. Was 4 goals is nothing in a period of lacrosse, and we need to up our tempo coming into the third period, and I think the boys have done pretty good here in adjusting with the coaching staff and Dean Hill, and we try to improve every period as we go. We're a team that rolls, and I find that as games go on, we get tighter and better. Yeah,
we noticed that especially in the Alberta-Saskatchewan game yesterday, where Alberta had a massive lead, but yet Saskatchewan put on a bunch of goals kind of early, and it's just like, oh my goodness, could it happen? And it didn't, but it seems like lacrosse, with how fast it is, and like you said, a few people on yesterday talked about that run, that streak, that momentum, and we know it's in every sport, but just so much here. You can see someone get a goal, and right off the face, they're down, and 17 seconds later, they put up another one. And it's just so quick, and then the game that looked like it was a big gap is now all of a sudden this small gap. And
yeah, absolutely. Like, I mean, to start this game, we were down 2-0 with a minute and a half into the game. 2 minutes into the game, we're down 2-0. So you really have to stay tight and stay on top of your stuff. Do your job and keep going. Whether you're down or up, you can't get too much.
Yeah, it's great defensive play again. That's first goal that the Adirondacks have had in 2 periods of play, 40 minutes. So it'll be interesting to see the stops they pull out here. The goalie is gone, but they only have 5 players, so there we go, there's the 6. And here we go, 4 minutes, 25 seconds left in the third period. Shot, good save by Miller. As the Rebels get their switch on, get their offense out there. And here we go. 7 seconds left on the shot. No panic, just trying to play smart, letting the clock wind down. Under 4 minutes now. Absolutely, and especially if in lacrosse, if your offense can eat up most of a 30-second shot clock, you get down to 25 seconds, even throughout the whole game, not just when you have the lead. It helps that D, because I mean these D guys battle hard, and every shift is a killer shift for a D guy. He's out there, he's battling against their bodies, and so if you can eat up a lot of these 30 seconds, you eat up 20 seconds of a 30-second shot clock throughout most of the game, it lets your team's nutrition and stay with it. Yeah, it's always better when you're on the attack. Ooh, good pass, shot, hits a defender. But if you're working hard but you're on the attack, it's a lot easier than working hard on the defense. Your mindset, it's just easier on your psyche, on your body. Because if you screw up, well, then we have to regroup, not we just let up a goal. Absolutely. 3 minutes just passed by. 11-5, Six Nations over the Adirondacks. Six Nations setting up their offense once again. Absolutely. So late in the game here, the key is ball control. Good, simple, crisp passes. Putting the guys on the floor with good sticks. Guys that don't lose the ball. Guys that can come back on play D if they have to on a fast break. Oh, coming in, shot. Good save by Miller. Here we go, 2 minutes. We were talking about the fans 5 minutes ago. And talking to some off to my left here, and just the driving they had to do to get here and the dedication. And I imagine that, and you're talking about the full fans, that people are coming from far around, even if they don't necessarily have a child in, just to watch. This is our team playing. Would I be correct in assuming that?
Absolutely. We have a couple fans down there that I actually seen on Monday when we came to the arena for the managers and coaches meeting that have traveled from Six Nations, and they have no affiliation with the team. They have no kids, but they're just fans. They're at all our home games and a lot of our road games. Like, it's 22 hours of straight driving to get here from Six Nations. I mean, that's dedication, and that's the support that this team gets from its community. I mean, we have so much thanks for our community and everything they do for us, from packing their arena to helping out and different fundraisers and sponsorship, and the boys really appreciate it, and they feel it, and they're getting Twitter and snaps from their buddies back home and all that, and their parents, and everybody's all over the boys after the game. Good job, and
nice.
We really want to thank the Six Nations and surrounding community for all the support they give us.
50 seconds left here in the third period. 5 seconds left on the shot. Be looking for that reset. They get it. Goalie controls, though. 45 seconds. Yeah, I was talking, man from Thompson behind us, 7 hours north of here, northwest, I think, maybe just north. I'm not from Winnipeg, so I get confused. But I'm like, even 7 hours, that's hard for someone like me. But then, yeah, people here 3 times that long, a full solid 22 hours of driving. That's pretty much a full day. And that's amazing dedication. I mean, it's nationals, but it's just...
And absolutely, and as the week goes on, you're going to see the arena fill up. I mean, there's a lot more here than there was yesterday for our game. Mm-hmm. And I encourage anybody that's out there watching from within the driving distance of the Manitoba, like, to come out and watch some games. It's not that expensive. They got food, they got everything going on, souvenirs.
Good food. This is not canteen food. The Manitoba moms are like the best church potluck type food. And they're bringing out, we had a barbecue yesterday, great pasta salad.
Absolutely. I mean, even if it's your first time watching lacrosse, or like, bring out somebody that hasn't watched the game before. If you're an avid lacrosse fan, bring out your buddy that doesn't know the sport or hasn't watched the sport, and I guarantee you they will enjoy it. This game is so fast and intense, and people love it after their first watch.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you for coming in again, David. We're going to have player of the game, and we're going to talk with goalie Briley Miller. We can grab him before he runs off. So
absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Six Nation player of the game, Sydney Paulus. Saw him offense, doing a great job.
And for the Adenauer, Bo Chetner.
Adenauer, Bo Chetnek. Again, doing some great play, and unfortunate loss, but still a hard-fought battle. So again, I'll be grabbing Briley Miller right away. All right, Kevin Larson here with Briley Miller, goaltender. That was a great game by you. There was a long gap there without a goal to get the one at the end, but just coming into this game, what prepared you for this team? This was a strong team.
Well, I think everybody came to play today, you know. From offense, defense, we shut the door. They had kind of quick, easy ones in the first there. Other than that, everybody came to play, and, you know, just the usual for us.
Yeah, no, we saw that, and David Robertson was up there with us and said he was able to shake that off good and play the way you did. Is there any advice you'd give for maybe a younger goalie out there who lets up those quick, easy ones? How do you shake it off as well as you did there?
Every shot. Take every shot as it comes. That's all I can say.
Just forget it. All right. So traveling here as far as you have and playing in this, what does this mean to you as a goalie? Just kind of shouldering it for your team. What kind of pressure does that put on you, and the pride that you have to be the guy?
Well, I was part of the winning team in 2014 as well. I was a backup then though. Never had a starting position. Came in maybe third period against one of the other teams there in 2014. Other than that, it's just got to take it as it comes, I guess. Like, yeah, it's all team effort, you know.
All right, well, thanks for being with us, and congratulations on the win, and good luck for the rest of the tournament.
Thank you.
Yeah. So we will be back at 4:15 with another game. Stay tuned. And, of course, tonight, 7:15. I'm Kevin Larson with Amateur Sports TV.